boxing fans across the world. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's True Grit Boxing News. Checking in with another video, man. Hit that like button. Definitely smash that subscribe button. Comment down below, man, and turn your bell notification to all, so every time I drop, you be the first one to see it. So, topic of discussion today, guys. I want to go into one of the greatest fighters of all time. Floyd, Pretty Boy, Money, TBE, Mayweather Jr. Is Floyd Mayweather the greatest fighter of all time? Is Floyd Mayweather TBE the best ever that he has self-proclaimed himself to be? Floyd Money Mayweather has a record of 50 wins, no losses, no draws, 27 wins by way of knockout. Definitely is a fighter that has made the most money in the sport, has plenty of accolades, is a definite guaranteed already Hall of Famer. But is Floyd the greatest fighter of all time in comparison to other great fighters that we have witnessed and seen, like Muhammad Ali, the Manny Pacquiao's, the Joe Frazier's, the Joe Lewis's? Is Floyd the greatest fighter of all time? I think that is a discussion that we can have, and it's very debatable, right? It's very debatable. I don't think it's very clean cut, so to speak, but it's very much debatable. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., like I said, is 50-0. Really, 49-0 when it comes to actual professional boxers. One of his wins was against Conor McGregor, who is a MMA fighter, which was the fight that gave him his 50-0 status. Me personally, I don't feel like that one win should be on his record because Conor McGregor is not a boxer, so to speak. I mean, he came over to the sport and he fought Floyd Mayweather on his grounds, on his terms, so it was a legitimate bout. It was a legitimate boxing fight. It was not an exhibition. So with that being said, I guess we have to call it a boxing fight, but Conor McGregor, that was his first time ever being in an official boxing match. No matter how good he was in MMA, standing up and punching, he's not a boxer. But still in all, that was the first crossover that we had between a boxer and an MMA fighter. It sold magnificently. Pay-per-views were through the roof. The build-up, the anticipation for the fight was very, very high. It was a very, very, very high anticipated fight. Any real boxing fan pretty much already knew the outcome. They knew that Floyd was going to be able to beat Conor McGregor, but you had a lot of casual fans that felt like Conor had a chance. Me personally, I knew Conor McGregor had no chance at beating Floyd Mayweather, not a man that has been boxing since he was basically in diapers, and came all the way through the ranks, the amateurs, all the way up to being professional and earning all of this money and all of these accolades and beating all of these real professional fighters. So to me, that fight shouldn't count, but it does. So, we have to still give Floyd Money Mayweather recognition for his 50-0 status. Now, every other accomplishment that he has, Floyd Mayweather actually has beaten the most world champions out of any fighter all time, guys. He has beaten the most world champions of all time and done it very easily, in my opinion. I mean, Floyd, when he fought, we can talk about Floyd Mayweather when he fought Saul Canelo Alvarez, the modern day today, one of the pound-for-pound kings of the sport, one of the most highest paid fighters in the sport, one of the best in the sport, is Saul Canelo Alvarez. Now, Saul was a lot younger, but that's not an excuse. That's an excuse a lot of people like to bring to the forefront when we speak about Canelo versus Floyd Mayweather. Oh, he was too young, he was too green. At the time, Saul Canelo had over 40-something fights, guys, and he had already achieved world champion status. Okay? So, how can Canelo had been too green with all of that experience already, you know. And I think if the tables were turned, if Canelo was the 35, 36-year-old man fighting the 23-year-old Floyd Mayweather, I think Floyd Mayweather would have stopped Saul Canelo, because Pretty Boy and Money Mayweather are two different fighters. So when we talk about his bout against Canelo Alvarez, and like I said, he was a middle-aged, Floyd Mayweather was a middle-aged man fighting a young lion in Canelo Alvarez, and Floyd Mayweather dominated Canelo. I mean, in just overwhelming, dominating fashion, winning every round, counter-punching him, stepping on the gas on the front foot, jabs, hooks, right hands, body shots. I mean, making him miss wildly, and Floyd Mayweather looking at the ropes. Like, the fight did not live up to the bill of sale, because everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people thought that Canelo had a chance, you know, which is very ironic. I mean, he had a chance, you know, he had experience and all this and that, you know what I'm saying? But this is Floyd Mayweather that we're talking about. And I mean, Floyd Mayweather displayed his skill that night. Even though he was a middle-aged man, he beat the young lion easily, winning every round. Although controversially, one judge scored the fight a draw. I don't know what fight that judge was watching, but Floyd Mayweather dominated Canelo, and Canelo himself even said when he heard the scorecard, was asked about the judge that scored it the draw, he felt like that was just not, or maybe, no, was it a draw, or did he even have Canelo winning? One or the other. And Canelo, right in the ring, post-fight interview, said, no, that's not accurate. Floyd Mayweather beat me tonight. You know, at least he held his head high like a man that spoke the truth. Floyd Money Mayweather has fought a lot of great champions. Manny Pacquiao, that highly anticipated bout that finally got an opportunity to take place. And once again, Floyd Mayweather dominated Manny Pacquiao after all of those years of people saying Floyd Mayweather was scared to fight him, which he never was. You know, if you really look at what was going on, Floyd Mayweather just wanted random blood and urine testing, and Manny Pacquiao did not want to concede to these testings. So why? Why not? You know, nobody really likes to speak about that part of why they didn't fight a lot early on, because they had negotiated plenty of years prior to the fight actually taking place. All Floyd wanted was random blood and urine testing, and Manny Pacquiao did not want to concede to doing so, or he wanted to cut off the random blood and urine testing at a certain time instead of it going the full length. Why? I mean, 1 + 1 always equals 2, guys, but you can do your own math. You know, and Floyd Mayweather has definitely fought everybody. Floyd Mayweather fought everybody, from the Miguel Cottos to the Shane Mosleys, even the Canelos, to the Manny Pacquiaos, to the Marcos Maidanas. It's like every fighter that had been built up to be that guy, Floyd Mayweather fought that day. Victor Ortiz. When Victor Ortiz beat Andre Berto in their first bout, Victor Ortiz was then the man that everybody was saying, oh, could possibly beat Floyd after that magnificent showing he showed against Andre Berto. And what happened? Floyd fought him and beat him. I mean, Floyd has fought everybody. Everybody. If you go back to Pretty Boy, like I stated earlier, Pretty Boy, Floyd, and Money Mayweather are two different fighters. Pretty Boy Floyd, fast, power, defense, everything needed to be a very special fighter. Pretty Boy Floyd had. And if you look at what he was doing to fighters as Pretty Boy Floyd, he was stopping them, battering them, beating them down, as he showed against Diego Corrales, as he showed against plenty of other fighters that he fought in his up-and-coming days of Pretty Boy Floyd. Then as he got older, for me, guys, I love to use the analogy when we talk about Pretty Boy Floyd and Money Mayweather. We speak on Michael Jordan, or any great basketball player. In their young days, when their knees isn't all banged up, when they don't have all these injuries, they're jumping out the gym, right? They dunking on everybody. They're faster than everybody. Then as they come up in age, they might start resorting to a fadeaway jump shot, getting the ball in the post a little bit more, getting to the free throw line more often. So it's the same thing I see that happen with Floyd Money Mayweather. As Floyd aged, he had all these injuries to his hands. His hands were very brittle. He had injuries and everything else. And also, Father Time catches up with us all, guys. So he changed his game plan where he wasn't going to be just on the front foot, showcasing his speed and power. Turned into more of a counterpuncher, more of a slick style boxer. Although he always had the slickness, even as Pretty Boy, he just turned it up 10, 12 notches when he became Money Mayweather. A lot of people like to say that Money Mayweather used to run. I have never, not in one fight, see Mayweather run away from an opponent. I think that's just casual fan talk. Money Mayweather fought people head up, straight jabs, right hands, was able to step back and check you. One of the biggest things that I think a lot of casual fans don't know about boxing is distance. Distance in boxing is everything. If you can keep your opponent at a distance where you can punch him, but you cannot be hit because you can close that gap on that distance, just like that, that makes you just that much of a great fighter. Absolutely. Distance is everything. And I think Floyd Mayweather has mastered the science of distance in the ring. That is one of the most important parts of boxing, is being able to keep your distance and punching range. Absolutely. So in comparison with Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali, and all these other great fighters, I definitely would grade Floyd Mayweather to be up there at the top, at the upper echelon. He could be number 1, he could be number 2, he could be number 3. This is all subjective, but when people try to act like Floyd Mayweather is not one of the greatest of all time, he was running around the ring, he's warring. All of that is just cap. It's big cap. Because every time Floyd Mayweather fought, people lined up to see him. People paid that money, whether they wanted to see him win or wanted to see him lose, which is why he is a $1 billion man. There is no other fighter of any time that has ever reached his stature or made the money that he has made in the sport. And also, Floyd Mayweather at 46 years old is still fighting, guys. He's still getting in the ring and hosting exhibition bouts and fighting. And actually, we might even see a Floyd Mayweather against Manny Pacquiao rematch in an exhibition style type bout. So is Floyd Mayweather the greatest of all time? Is Floyd Mayweather the best ever, as self-proclaimed? Like I said, it's all opinionated. It's about what you like and what you see in a fighter. To me, I would have to say yes, he is. Floyd Mayweather is one of, if not the greatest fighter of all time. With everything he's been able to accomplish in the sport, there's no way that can ever be taken away from that man. Period. Point blank. Period. So, this is True Grit Boxing News, guys. Signing out with another video, man. Talk to me about what you think about this video, man. Get in the comments, and this is definitely discussable. We can talk about this particular topic in detail. Just let me know what you feel down in the comments below, and hit that like button. Definitely subscribe to your boy, man. So like I said, every time I drop, you'll be the first to know. True Grit Boxing News, signing out. Peace.